Let's take a look and see what the message is for the collective today. Transformation. Okay, that is the phoenix rising from the ashes, having gone through quite an ordeal, quite sort of a burning down of things that no longer serve you, and coming out the other side, having done really touched the depths of your own soul here, and it really burns off all the crud to free you up, to move forward sort of unencumbered, to shine and to be the best you. Okay, so it looks like it's now turning into a love reading because we got the serial monogamist card. Somebody who is definitely intrigued by you, but there may have been some paranoia in the past, some fears. Maybe this is what has been transformed. So let me pull some cards and see what the rest of this message has to say. Okay, so you are in a position right now where you are feeling emotionally very fulfilled on your own. You have done so much work on yourself. You are in a very, very good place. You are fully happy and content in your own company. You have found your own equilibrium here. You found your own justice. Maybe there was no justice there for you with some relationship failure, but you have found the justice within yourself, and your karma is pure. Your karma is good. And here you are living a very stable life of passion. Even though you are alone, you've just got everything set up the way you want it to be, and you're very happy in your life and very emotionally fulfilled. It's in complete balance. So of course, when someone comes racing in, somebody who shoved you out into the cold in the past, they come racing back into your life like, here I am, I'm ready now. Of course, you are going to naturally have your boundaries up. And as well you might, obviously you've taken a long time to transform, to get out of the snow and out of the misery, pull yourself out, and you've gone from that to this, where it's springtime, you're in a beautiful warm garden and you are happy. So that is quite the transformation that you have undergone. So the advice here is, when this person comes racing back, is to go within, to really listen to your intuition. You will be getting a lot of messages here, downloads. You can trust your intuition. The only caveat I would say is to make sure you tune out the noise as best you can. Croaky voice. You will get messages if you silence all the static, and your body will also tell you, like, my throat's just gone croaky. Your body will tell you with a tingle, or you can ask your body to show you, what does yes feel like? What does no feel like? And you might feel it in the pit of your stomach. I get a little clench at the back of my neck for yes. So you can actually ask your body to tell you, what is yes? Is my name Sarah? And yes. You can actually start a dialogue like that, which is pretty cool. So if you haven't ever used your intuition in that much of a practical way, you can do so. Give that a whirl. So there are going to be intuitive messages that you will be getting. There is the possibility here of a reconciliation. Two people coming together, offering each other a cup of love. But it will take strength, it'll take discipline, it might take time. And I asked why, and it's just because there are lots of painful conversations to be had. There's a lot to be discussed. It might be, some of the conversations might be quite difficult, they might be quite deep. It might take time to get to the point where you trust each other enough to be open enough to have these painful discussions, is what I'm picking up. Okay, so where am I going next? Well, so you both may have been in handcuffs previously, and I think you would notice, if you looked back to the breakup and all the work you did transforming to get to this spot, you will probably realize that you did a lot of work on your boundaries, and you did a lot of work on your self-worth so that you feel great. And you've sort of escaped this codependency, neediness. You've sort of realized you don't need anyone, and it's very liberating. You have really drilled down into your emotions. This person of water card indicates emotional communion with yourself, getting really connected to your own psyche, really examining what's in your heart, your deep feelings, and also your fears. So you have done all that. And we got another card out of transformation, the Phoenix. You have risen from the ashes. And I think this other person has too. I think this is saying it came out for you to start with this transformation. Well, transformation. But I think it's happening on both sides. There are two sides to this. to the handcuffs, obviously. And I like to think that you have both done the work in the interim to completely burn off the past fears and things that are holding you back. This is a rebirth energy. So again, it might take time and there will be some painful conversations. So don't rush anything, especially look at that passion of the bonfire. This could ignite really quickly. And while that is exciting, what have we got here? Enthusiasm, energy, heated, intense, joy, ignite, passion, ecstasy, orgasm. Can be fanaticism, fever, and fierce. You don't want to get into the fierce fever side of things. I just dropped the card at that moment. Fever, that's my body saying, yeah, you don't want fever. So, strength, slow, take things slowly and steadily. Make sure they're strong and grounded at every step. So don't just jump straight into the passion, even though it might be very, very tempting. All right, this person's coming back around. What do they want you to know? Well, a passion ignited. I can't really show much of this card. I will read it out to you. So again, with the bonfire, they might come in very sexy energy. Their intense sexual desire towards you is making it hard for them to know the difference between lust and love. So that is a very good reason why it's a good idea to take things slowly, just so that you can tell the difference between lust and love. Separate those things out. So they're grieving. They're stuck in grief, unable to see that they still have the power to create positive change. So when they come in, there might be a bit of a hangover of that. They might be grieving the wrongs that they've done to you in the past, or they might just have broken up with someone else and be kind of hoping to ignite this passion with you. Even though they have feelings, deep feelings for you, they may be leading with lust. So that is something to be cautious about. But they are ready to take a leap of faith and do this. So don't just settle for passion. So they did not expect this love to run this deep. They're putting their pride aside and taking that leap of faith. Beautiful. So you might just need to lead them a little bit down the path from lust to love, because they are a serial monogamist. They're definitely intrigued, but there may be a good deal of paranoia that they are still working through. It feels like they've worked through a lot, but there may yet be a little bit more to work out. Okay, I didn't expect a love reading, but I hope that helps you, my darlings. If you would like a personal reading, email me on orders@abundancelovejoy.com. Otherwise, this is Sarah, wishing you much abundance, love, and joy as you navigate this new returning love affair.